welcome back to my channel. My name's Julia if you're new here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this super cute tie-dye sweatshirt for under $20 at home in under an hour. So pretty much all you'll need is the dye. I like the RIT dye. I feel like it's the easiest to use. I got a different tie-dye set like a month ago and I tried doing it and it was just a mess. It got all over my hands. It was not forgiving. Like literally if a splatter got on your hands, you were toast. So the RIT dye is great because it's like a little bit more forgiving. So you'll need the dye, you'll need rubber gloves, rubber bands, a cookie drying rack, and some sort of spray bottle. You can use one that you squeeze with your hand, or you can just use one like I'm using, which you can buy from literally anywhere. It's kind of like what you would use to squirt ketchup or mustard if you're at a restaurant. Okay, so I just got this pretty little thing, oversized sweater in a size small. This is 50% polyester, 50% cotton. And I'm going to wash it in some warm soapy water before I begin. Okay, so I'm gonna be using some dish soap to wash this jacket. Basically, sometimes there's a coating on top of white fabric and I want to get it all off. And also the dish soap helps the dye saturate more evenly, so it's just a good idea to pre-wash it with some hot water. So to start, most importantly, you'll need like a cookie drying sheet rack because you don't want the dye to puddle underneath your clothing. Okay, so I'm going to take my sweatshirt. It's still very damp, which is good. I'm gonna lay it out, and I'm gonna take this kind of off-center part and swirl it. It doesn't need to be perfect. I actually don't want it to be perfect. So then you have this sort of like bowl, and then take some rubber bands, and you can make it as tight or as loose as you want it to be. The tighter you make it, the more white space there'll be on the jacket. So it just depends what you want. For me, I feel like this is the right amount of rubber bands. I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I'm using 4 rubber bands. So I'm gonna be using the RIT dye Hyacinth Jacinth color, which is like a purple. And what I'm going to do is take a little mixy squeeze bottle. This is from a different tie-dye kit, but you can get these literally anywhere. And then shake it up. Oh, already got it places. And I'm gonna pour, I don't know what that is, maybe like roughly 2 tablespoons you're supposed to do. That's probably more than 2 tablespoons, but all good with me. Next step is very important. You have to use really hot water for this. So, filled with hot water. Gonna put some gloves on. Shake it up. I think this is gonna be a really pretty purple color. Let me adjust. Okay, so basically, is this in focus? Okay, so now we have the purple dye shook up. You can just go crazy with this. I'm just going crazy with it, doing kind of whatever I want. And this dye is great because it like washes out of your sink super easily. So don't freak out if you get it on your sink, but just be sure to wash it right away afterwards. Generous amount on the first side. Okay, made a little bit more dye because I ran out. But you really have to like saturate this thing like crazy so that there's not too much white space. Another method, you can like dip it into a dye bath, but I didn't really want to use like all of my dye for this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna put it in a plastic bag, and all you need to do is wait 30 minutes. This dye doesn't take that long to really sink in, so 30 minutes and I will be right back. Okay, so now it's been 30 minutes and you just want to run it under cold water until the water goes clear. So as you can see, there's a lot of purple coming out. And I'm just going to do this until there's no more purple. Okay, so that's clear enough for me. I'm just going to take the rubber bands off. So cute. Okay, so now I am just going to put this in the wash on warm with just a mild detergent. Oh my goodness, so I just took it out of the wash. So the white areas turned like a light purple, and I actually really love how it looks. This is the front, and I think the back is almost cuter. And this is the back. I think it came out so cool. I honestly really love how it came out. Like, it's a bit more lilac than I thought it would be, but I thought it came out so cute. I'm gonna show you the front and the back. So this is the front and this is the back on. And I love it. Super cute with denim for spring. Thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on your post notifications, and I will see you next week.